Hey there, thanks for downloading Snaply. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the dictation feature and how you can use it. It might take us some time to go through every feature and all the settings, so feel free to check out the description and the timestamps below the chapters in this YouTube video so you can skip directly to the parts that interest you. The first part is gonna be how to start a dictation. There are actually three ways to start dictation. The most common is through a shortcut. By default, the shortcut is going to be the write command, which you can find on your keyboard here. If you instead prefer to change the shortcut, that's also possible. You could, for example, set it to the left options, to the function key, or any combination of keys you might be interested in. You can do so both during onboarding and from the setting. We're later gonna look into how to do that. So let's jump into a quick demo. As said, I'm gonna press the right command key to start my first dictation. Hey, this is my first dictation. And as you can see, it's almost instant. It's very hard to perceive the transcription time because it's so fast. But yeah. Welcome everybody to Snaply. I really hope you enjoy this app. And the second way to start a transcription is from this small window you see here. If you hover it, you'll find this dictate button. Again, I'm going to show you, we have this floating window here at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be present on every page, but you can also disable it if you want. I'm gonna show you how to do that from the settings later. But if you don't prefer not to press a shortcut, but instead doing it directly with your mouse, you can simply click here on dictate, and you can start a dictation even from the bottom of the screen. And that's it. Finally, the third way to start a dictation is from the top bar. You can see we have the Snaply app icon here at the top, and you can see this start dictation button. If you click it, you're gonna use the last way to start a dictation. And as you can see, you can also stop it from the same place. And that's it on how to start dictations in Snaply. Now we can look into how to configure different settings in Snaply. To go to the settings, you can go from the default homepage in Snaply by clicking configure settings here, or you can go from the top icon on the menu bar on your Mac and click settings. This will open a Snaply page with all your settings. If you go on the general settings, you'll find these dictation sounds. As you probably have noticed, we play a sound when you start a dictation and also when you end one. Let me give you a quick example. As you have just heard, we played a sound, and check out also what happens when I click it again. The same thing happens as well when I press ESC to cancel the recording. Or you can also cancel the recording by clicking on cancel here. Yeah. On top of that, we also have this floating window that I mentioned. If you want to remove the window, you can simply disable it from here. This will still make the recording section appear while you are recording, but you can see we don't have the button at the bottom of the screen anymore. But if I start a recording, you see we do still have the recording icon here. And let me disable the sounds, and you can see that now we canceled, but there was no sound. And even if we do another test of how the app works, you can see that now no sound was emitted. Finally, here you can also check for updates. We release pretty often, maybe once a day or more, so you can simply click here to make sure you are on the latest version. Otherwise, we'll also automatically update the app in the background. And another important page on the settings is the dictation page. In this page, you can see the language that your dictation app supports. By default, we download for you the English model. So it's going to be super accurate when you speak in English. But if you prefer to speak in other languages, for example, Spanish, French, Italian, or almost any European language, you can select this multilingual model. It'll still be pretty accurate in English, but you're going to be able to speak in other languages as well. Ad esempio, adesso posso parlare anche in italiano e trascrivere tutto quanto con molta semplicità. And you can see, I mean, if you speak Italian, you can see that it worked. Some other basic settings, for example, if you like to play music on the background, but you want to pause it while dictating, you can simply toggle this setting on. And here you can decide what's the best input for the dictation. We recommend leaving it to auto, so it automatically picks up the microphone from your settings. But if instead you want to actually select one specific microphone, you can do that here. And finally, you can still change your shortcut even after the onboarding directly from here. So you would click on change, then you can set it to, let's say, the left option key. And now I start the dictation with the left option, and I stop it with the left option as well. I personally prefer the right command, and I'll leave it like that, but you can change it. And that's it for this demo. If you have any question, you want to contact us, you can send me an email here, you can join the Discord community, or you can share feedback directly from the app. Let me know if there is anything that I can do to improve the app for you. Have a great day. Bye. Thanks.